Hello, hello. We're going to be playing some Morrowind today. I have an unexpected 3-ish hours to play, so let's get started right away. We have a main quest for Sotha Sil. Sotha Sil took 2 live streams to get through the outer parts, and now we're in the inner city. And we've talked to a bunch of people, including a computer that claimed to have known us in the past. It's great. I'm gonna turn down the sound though, like half. There we go. That's better. All right. We are currently in the residential district of the city. We are playing Baldur Deadeye. We still have that obscene strength from earlier. We're gonna have to figure out. I guess we don't have to worry about it at the moment. But we can't teleport and we can't levitate. Those are the restrictions in the Clockwork City. So we are rather limited. Anyway, let's see here. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. We were going to look at the residential district. So we're going to be talking to the different NPCs. You can see some of them have, like, arms replaced. The watchmen are the, these creatures there. What's this?
Tell me what you want.
Dead man, fabricant shoes. Let's see, this is a way station. Interesting. I don't recognize anything about the way station, but I will gladly take the money from the crates. Because why not? Let me hit some buttons. I just making absolutely certain everything is going as intended. Yeah, it looks like everything is going as intended. Let me hit some more buttons because of course the YouTube stream didn't publish properly. I'm gonna unlist it and republish it and see if that works. Let's see. Yes. All right, there we go. So yeah, give me a second. Yeah, that's exactly what it needed to have happen. So we're gonna sneakily, super sneakily, we're gonna exit the game, and I'm going to rejoin it. Irritating is what I'll call it, but this has happened once before, so I was prepared. Let me do this. Let me set this to like 20 seconds. There you go. Okay, Morrowind, everybody. This is where I left off last time. We're in the Clockwork City. Took us 2 streams to get there. Anyone who watches the recorded version of this stream will definitely see the beginning, where we started and then realized YouTube hadn't quite published it yet. Now it's published, thankfully. Anyway, our goal here today is going to be to knock out the residential district. I have about 3-ish hours to play today, more or less. And we have to find a Hall of the Optimus, wherever that is. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out an exact location I have to head to. It should be, it's a particular location to deal with the problems in the Clockwork City. So, we traveled to the Clockwork City, over the course of 2 streams. We had to go through, like, the sewers and everything to get there. It was quite terrifying. But we're running through the residential district of the city right now. Hello, Ina. Good to see you. Anyway, I didn't expect to be able to stream today, but I realized that I did, in fact, have a couple hours available. And so I'm just kind of looking at each house. This should be the correct place, the hall. So, hello, sir?
Do you have something to say?
A visitor. I've never seen one. Alright. So we have to go to the 3rd floor, I believe. Exploration of the Hist. Wow. What do you mean it's 21 pages long? Okay. Let's see. This should be the person we talked to. Or not. Extra sniff. Okay, yeah, I do have to go up. Fair enough.
Tell me what you want. Your actions precede you, Outlander. I've heard good things about you.
Right. So, while I have nothing personal against you, let me say from the start that you'll do more harm than good to Sotha Sil. We have enough problems as it is. The Clockwork, yeah, the name of our god maker, the Clockwork City, is named after him. Okay. Let's see, this is the residential district. Ah, so the seeker adventurer comes to fix, repair, or otherwise heal our problems. Yes, the Archcanon told us of your arrival. You shall, perhaps you shall have more success than we have. Got it. So, it'd be best if you knew about fabricant social dynamics. We of Sotha Sil are half mer, half machine, who live in the service of the Clockwork God. We are content in the city, and would rather experiment and research with the arcane than meddle in the affairs of those from the other world. And the social dynamics? I believe in natural or otherwise living and growing. It's why I lead the Absamos. I study our people. Sorry, why I study our people and culture. Perhaps that there are fabricants who are poor, fabricants who are rich, but they all started on the same level. We are a merit-based society, and those who are innovative rise. Those who are lazy or otherwise incompetent fall. To this extent, jealousy is non-existent in a few, and in a few cases, it is not over wealth. Got it. So, the class struggle makes no natural sense. We have the have-nots, we and the have-nots fight and jeer constantly, rather than work side by side. Okay, so they're social architect. Basically, they're supposed to have, fabricants that work alongside of the people, and the fabricants, in theory, have intelligence, you know, on the same level as people. The issue is that they, you know, the people who are incompetent or lazy, they are have-nots. They in their merit-based society seem to be having problems. And so as a result of these classes that have formed, and there's conflict. So someone has been encouraging this kind of class struggle going on. Who? I hear you are slayer of monsters, or as fearsome beasts. I think, like the slaying of beast of society. I see. You must track it with our help. Got it. We noticed a strange narcotic that's made its way through the population in the district. We believe it's called moon sugar. Oh, you've heard of it. Ah, yes, this sugar from the moon. We have never seen anything like it. Destroys the mind and causes the caretaker to, the taker to become addicted. It's, yeah, only the rich may afford it. And the poor spend all they have to fund their addiction. I see. Let's see. We have to destroy the crazed fabricants. What a shame, what a shame. We must find an addict and find a trail. There we go. Yep, we have to look for an addict then. Hello, hello. Let me see here. Okay, you're saying, you're asking if we'll ever see Akavir in an Elder Scrolls game. With the current staff on hand, I hope we don't. You have to understand that the reason Skyrim is as good, and, you know, people will argue over how good it is, but the reason Skyrim is as good as it is compared to, say, Starfield is because they had existing material to lean on. The lore books about Akavir are like 20 pages at most, and that's concerning. So, yeah, I wouldn't recommend setting an Elder Scrolls game in a new place right now. Maybe after they get some more talent under their belt, specifically writers who aren't necessarily quest designers, you know. Who knows? Who knows? Chris Takahashi's pretty skilled. Unfortunately, he was resigned to, what do you call it? He was resigned to do, like, the loyalty missions and stuff. Unfortunate, but true. Oh, by the way, did you all know that this is the anniversary of Lost? The famous comic from what do you call it? Penny Arcade? Was it Penny Arcade, or was it Control Delete? Sorry. Point is that this is the anniversary of Loss. For what good that does. Let me see here. The East Empire Company? Yeah, but we already had East Empire Company assets, so this was a thing where he basically worked off of existing lore again. Okay. What was that message? Oh. No, that message was loss. Just go ahead. If you don't know what loss is, Google loss comic. And you will find it. Loss is famous. Infamous, you might say. Here, hold on. Let me find it there. This is also loss. Yes. But this is not the loss. Yeah. Not the origin of loss. Okay. Loss is, yes, in the new marathon. It's true. It's true. Let me see. Let me find it really quick. Okay. So, what ended up happening is the new marathon stole a bunch of art assets from this one person. This one artist. And in stealing that, we ended up getting a lost meme inside of the new marathon extraction shooter. Because, again, like, Bungie stole the art assets from this one artist and didn't realize that she had put it in an Easter egg. Yes, yes. It's pretty amazing. Okay. Let's see. We have to go find an addict. Okay. Need to go back out to the residential district. From here, let's go around the outside. What do you mean you lost the baby? Go find it. Oh, no. I gotta run around the residential district for a second. I don't have as much time as I normally do when I stream, so, I'm going to try to get mostly to the point. Let's see. Okay, I have to go up to get across to the other side of town, I think. Like, this section of town is huge. But, yes, straight to the fun. Oh, boy. You know, Todd Howard created fast travel so that people could complete the Clockwork City in one, sitting. He went back in time specifically and invented it, in Elder Scrolls 1: The Arena before he even worked for the company. Let's see. There's got to be a way up. This should do it. Up, up, and away. Maybe not the... No. This leads to the residential district? Yes. Wait, what? I'm confused. I need to get to that walkway. There we go. This takes... Go? Go now? Okay, goodbye. They told me to go now. So I'm going now. That's west. So I gotta go in that general direction. This is the way. What is Bethesda cooking? I couldn't tell you. I really have no idea what Bethesda's cooking right now. It is very strange. Let's see. District. I need to find the Gear Master's house. That's what I need. Elder Scrolls kart game. That might be fun, actually. Seriously. People don't realize it, but Bloodborne kart. Like, there's so many people out there who went, Bloodborne kart is a forced meme and it's bad. And to those people, I say, please fuck off. It's a great video game. Did you know Garfield Kart 2 was confirmed for, what do you call it, later this year? I know Garfield Kart had Furious Racing as its sequel, but, like, an official Garfield Kart 2 is confirmed. Alright. All Bethesda does as of late is shill paid mods. Well, yes. That's what their whole thing. Riches to rags? From riches to rags. What an interesting place. Why is it called that? Oh, interesting. This is the walkway from... Oh, very strange. I'm still looking at this is the Gentle Fabricants Club. Class transition area, yeah. Oh, special. The hall's over there. I'm looking for the Gear Master's house, specifically. Yeah. Let's see. There's quite a few people. I was trying to find out... Hello.
An honor. How can I help you?
Slums. Okay. So no one knows anything about the problems as of late. I don't know what's back here. I don't think we're going to find the Gear Master's house back here either, but I'm looking anyway. Yeah, it's called Sotha Sil Expanded. Okay, this mansion's pretty nice.
I can spare a few moments if you care.
No, I don't care. If you care. Yeah, it's riches to rags. Gentle Fabricants Club. Whoa. Crazy. That's where, Nobody's here, but this looks like a little restaurant. It's a guardhouse. The swing library. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to look at the different tabs here. Like, I'm looking at the map right now. Otherwise, I'm going to just be confused forever. This mansion is huge. That's interesting. I'm looking for the Gear Master's house. Specifically. And so far, I'm seeing the swing of the clock. Yeah, these are all the swing of the clock. It's got to be, like, over here somewhere. Let's see. Trying to figure this out. All right. Let's go have a look again. I don't see the Gear Master's house right now, but I'm going to go look anyway. There might be somebody around here. Yeah, I don't think they're here in this section. That's a haunted house. Interesting that there'd be a haunted house in the Clockwork City. Yay. Okay, for Skyrim specifically, the mod you're looking for is called The Wheels of Lull. Yes. Was this before the Clockwork City in ESO? Yes, this was before the Clockwork City in ESO. Trainwiz conceptualized this Clockwork City. Anyway. Yeah, Sothasil Expanded is a huge quest line. I'm going to go back over to the Riches to Rags area and try to... I would have sworn it was, like, the guy I was looking for was at the slums, though. Hello there.
I can spare a few moments if you can.
This is the industrial section. Oh, we're in the industrial district right now, aren't we? At least somewhere near it. Gentle Fabricants Club, let's see. Yep. Let's see. I've not played any of the Rigmore mods, no. Okay, as I understand this, I'm gonna jump down and I'm gonna look to the to this section. That's Riches to Rags. So that tower just takes you up, basically. Which makes sense. I love how they have a sun in the middle. It's rather nice. Like, because this area is underground, it makes sense they have a sun. That's an unused house. And a whole lot of nothing here. The person I'm looking for is, should be named Govolth. And he's supposed to be on the west side of town. Somewhere.
I suppose we can.
And I'm just trying to figure out where they could be. Okay, this is the middle of town again.
Do you have something?
Goodian.
What?
Mobile.
I can spare a few moments.
Yeah, I don't see any of the people yet. The sun is an actual object, yes, because... Okay, look at this area here. You see that wall up there? You see the way that wall looks like a real place? If we go through here, where I was now is over there. See, what happens is the Clockwork City is a big cube, and you just go through these doors in order to go onto the wall. And then, you see, that's where I was just now, is up there. So it's a big cube that you're traveling through. Depending on which door you go through, it adheres you to a different plane of gravity. And the sun is just in the middle of all of them. At the top of that tower. In the hub district. Okay.
Tell me what you want.
Yes.
Can we help?
Govolth, we found him. Okay. All is well here in Sothasil, my friend? Yes. Can I give you some money?
Well, if you insist, I must not
More.
I'm afraid what you ask is impossible.
More.
You are generous, and your judgment is good.
Edix. What? Ah. Go away, you swit fetcher Enwa. What's the point? You got any moon sugar? Oh. You willing to buy some for me? There's a place down at the bar, Setley's Wonders. There was a girl down there. Who can take off both your legs, I tell ya. I see, I see. So, the next thing we have to do is we have to head to a brothel called, Setley's Wonders. And, that would be over at... It should be pretty close to where we're at right now. Yep. Why is the sun red? Because it's an artificial sun. And that's just how it is. Why is the sky blue? I have no idea. So yeah. Let's figure out where we're going. That's the Summoners Club. Riches to Rags. That's Guard District House 2. Chamber of Upward. Okay, so this took us up. It really did. Let me see. Setley's Wonders over there. Okay. Is the entrance right here? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is a brothel, all right. You can tell.
I can spare a few moments.
Okay, that one's pretty impressive.
Actions precede you, Outlander. I've heard good things about you.
Her head's sitting down there, and she's dancing without her head.
What do you want, Outlander?
That one has no legs. Terrifying. Okay.
What do you want, Outlander? Tell your friends about this place.
Let's see. You look like the strong arm type. If you're not busy, I got some work. Let's see. Used to have some more girls around here. Things have been happening. Always try to look out for them. But someone's been murdering the poor things in their homes. Taking their arms and whatnot. People don't care much about strippers. I, however, do. So I'd like you to talk to them. Try to find out who is behind these murders. And stop them dead in their tracks. What about addicts? Hold on. Let me give you more money.
Generous, and your judgment is good.
Well, since we know each other, I guess it wouldn't hurt. Some folks have been selling it occasionally, moon sugar. It ain't against the law, so it's fine if they are. See, here in the Clockwork City, it ain't against the law. But in other locations, maybe it is. We don't know for sure. So, let me see here. Okay. The heck was that? Yeah. So, there's a guy, just on the other side of town, sells it at a warehouse. Okay, fair enough. I also have the quest to potentially, you know, fix this. So let's see. Bartender of the brothel tells me overheard some traders claiming their store of moon sugar was in a warehouse on the other side of town. Yep. Other side of the residential district. Yeah, I like how they know I'm the Neverine. The Archcanon told me that. But, yeah. Man, so, how is it, John? You say your contract expired, and, so for a couple weeks you're just not gonna have, work? Like, you're looking forward to just being able to do whatever, I assume? That's, really cool. I've been pummeled with stuff. I'm going to, like, I didn't expect to have time to play today. but I have like a spare 3 hours, so technically like 2.5 hours left. No big deal. I'm again, I didn't expect to be able to stream at all. Oh, by the way, we got a new desk over on the other side of the room here. You can see it right here where the laptop is. This desk, it kind of what do you call it? It like lowers if I want it to. So like you can see how like the laptop's there, and then it isn't. It lowers down to sitting level, and then I can lift it up to standing level. And so I have something like this upstairs, but I got one down here now because this is the wife's desk. Yeah, so a business meeting desk, something like that. But it's good. It's good being able like this laptop isn't set up yet to properly connect to the main PC, but it will be next time. So I will be able to literally stand up and play games as opposed to sitting the whole time. I'm just saying. That's, yeah. It's a modular desk that can be standing or not, depending on whether I want to. But it'll be right next to my PC there. And that's connected to the wife's PC. Like, there's a monitor behind all that. And so when it's sitting in the downward position, we can both be sitting next to each other, basically. Me sitting here, she sitting there. Yep. You have one that's motorized? Yeah, this one is, we got it just like we got my other one at a Goodwill. Like, you know, $15 for something that's basically $300 online. Freaking love thrift shops. All right, let's see. Do you think we'll see any original games worth playing in OpenMW? That's a good question. Yeah, I don't really consider Starwind to be an original game, even though it's, you know, a complete game that you can play beginning to end. I think that, personally, like, we're looking at Morrowind and stuff like that. We're looking at a couple Resident Evil style mods. But anything that's complete would require them to kind of uncouple the spell casting and, you know, like core mechanics of Morrowind from the engine. That's definitely possible. It's just something that will take time.
Tell me what you want.
Let me see here. Okay. I'm trying to figure out where we're going again. Ah, right. I think I know where to go. I can't levitate here in the Clockwork City. You can't levitate or teleport in the Clockwork City, so... This is only one side of it, too. You can see the different walls. Those are all districts of the city that you can travel to, including, like, straight up past the sun. There's another district up there. It's a cube. Like, the Clockwork City is a big cube. Like, if I were to... Let's see. This one is Gedov's house. Damn. Need to figure out where I can go up and over again. I found the place and then I forgot about, like, how to get there. That's my bad more than anything. Let's see. A spa. An inn. A meeting hall. There it is. This is the place. No, I gotta go through here. And we go up. Then we go through this way. Not this way? Hold on. What's the test 3 MP setup you're running? We gotta play together? Yeah, I think that might be a lot of fun. I would probably enjoy that. So, let me look at the schedule here. Okay. We should look at running something together on Monday, so I'll start sending you messages probably Saturday or Sunday about setting it up. That way, we can have something good to go. come Monday. I'm looking at it right now. Like, most of tomorrow I'm going to be busy. Like, Thursday's in flux. I have no idea what's going on. Then Friday, Saturday are like standard streaming days, with Sunday being whatever the wife wants to do.
If you're here for trouble, you'll get warm bath.
Damn. Okay. So I need to figure out which ladder goes to the west. It should be this way, yeah. This is the way. Uh-huh. Yeah, if you can't manage it, that's fine. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hello there.
What do you want, Outlander?
I'm looking for these guys. Here we go. Realmus.
Oh, good to see you.
Welcome to Sotha. It's the Clockwork City. All right. The addicts. Actually, hold on. I'm going to give him 10 gold first. Oof, he didn't like that. He didn't like that. He didn't like that.
A bribe. What do you think I am?
I'm
not taking your money.
Damn. Fine. There's a reason I reloaded. I'm not taking your money. His speech skill must be insanely high for that to, not be a problem. Holy crap. Like, what the heck? Too rich for my money. I know.
What do you want?
But I was able to, like, bribe Devaith Fear and other really powerful people, so this is kind of a little odd for me, you know? Speaking of odd, I recently got this dish wand. It is a strawberry. It cost $1. No reason. I'm literally just have a bunch of stuff here next to my desk that I'm going to be moving to other rooms, because like I brought a bag down here specifically for the drinks, but what do you call it? Ah, damn. Yeah. I brought a bag down here for the drinks, and then I just emptied it on the desk, and so this ended up there. Okay. Well, let's get going. Oh, and I also got yet another Pez dispenser. Yep. Alright. Addicts. Moon sugar, you say? Of course I know of the substance. You got some bad friends I want to go drink on a Friday? Let's see here. Need a designated driver? Yeah. Oh, you're gonna be the designated driver for them, maybe? Yeah. Pushy drunks are the worst drunks. You know. Lazy drunks are the best drunks. But pushy ones you generally want to avoid. Like, come on, have a drink. The best, like, I say this as an alcoholic. The best position to be in is the one who's sober. If you need to be drunk to have fun, then you're not really having fun. You're suppressing something. All right, so moon sugar. I know of the substance. Had intended an engine in my youth that was powered on skooma. I do not deal in such substances. It is beneath Okay, let me see. The mansion there. Oh, it's way up there. So, how do we trigger the terminal then? Because yeah, Doder, what's going on is I'm setting up this room right now. If we go over here to the side, you can see how I've got a whoops. I've got a standing desk set up right here, and this actually can like shift If I like hold these panels, I can actually like, bring the desk down, or then bring it back up, and so I can just like reposition the desk however I want. And so I had to, sorry, not had. I have a similar setup upstairs, but this one is like a found a place that sells long socks in my size, believe it or not. Get ready for the most annoying thing ever. It's gonna happen. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Amazon doesn't sell it my size, neither do basically arms. My fellow citizens of Sotha Sil, vile cumulus against us by the contemptible residents. Yes, let's see. The discourse has failed. Debate has failed. They do not apologize. They do not repent. And worst of all, they deny that they've committed any wrongdoing at all. Shameful, detestable. That's me. I'm the one who doesn't debate or repent. It's true. It's true. Ahem. Let me see here. All right. Cerulean printing. Okay, so we have the pamphlet. Let me see. We have to head over to the industrial district where stuff is printed. For me, I guess gotta get back to the hub. Because I don't see any connector through. This might be a connector. Let's find out. No, it's just a guy's house. Wow. Man, this guy plays trains. Yeah, he's got like little little mine carts here. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, this is the Clockwork City exists in Mundus, but it's also a pocket realm. It's like space warped in on itself. It's like Sotha Sil's sub-realm of Mundus. All right. My goodness. Okay, we have to find a way back to the hub. We head back to the hub, we can find a way through to the industrial district.
Hello?
Hello. Should be through these crates. Yeah, these crates are in the way. This should lead us... okay, so the hub district's over there. We'll be able to get to the industrial district through that hub. The walls are actually the path leading to... they're actually where these doors lead. So you can see where we were. We were over there before, and now we've transitioned to this area, the hub district. Next, we have to go over here. Yeah, the Clockwork City, and this is a big cube. And so we go on the walls and the ceiling and stuff. This main, let me see, where is it? This is the industrial district over that way. Okay, cool. So we just go in that direction. Pretty sure it's just over that way, through that door. And obviously try to soften the landing. Okay. No, thank you, sir. Okay, from here, I have to find Cerulean printing, which should be on the east side of town. So let's see. That would be... okay. So it's kind of in the middle. I'm still going to have to figure out where things are, but yeah, we're in the industrial district right now. Looking for,
An honor. How can I help you?
I am Neverine, that's true. Damn.
Tell me what you want.
I saw lightning all of a sudden. Thankfully I got a shield, but still.
Do you have something to say?
No, I'm fine. I'm either Outlander or Neverine, depending on the situation. Let's see. Is that the printing area? It is! It is the printing area. You keep getting deeply immersed in the game. Yeah. There's just so much to do. If you have the opportunity, Sotha Sil Expanded is good. Tamriel Rebuilt is good. Especially the newer updates. And Project Tamriel, specifically the Cyrodiil content, is really good. Skyrim Home of the Nords is fun too. But the Cyrodiil content is delightful. So, alright, let's get going here. Call to arms. Hello there. Ahem. Pamphlets. Talk to the headman about it. He's the one giving the orders.
What do you want out?
Pamphlets. Oh, these things? Thought they were a novelty or joke. I'm afraid I can't help you, though. It was an anonymous commission. I have no idea who asked for it. An anonymous commission. Crazy. Crazy. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, another dead end. I should return to the other district. At least I can grab the money. This is bribe money, you know. I give people 10 gold a pop to try to boost their reputation. Or disposition, I should say. Okay. Man, so much going on. Oh, the overclockers are here. I know who they are. Hold on. Okay. OC main quest is going here. Guaranteed. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, we've finished the main quest already, and we're level 61. We're 209 hours into the playthrough. So, if we look at, like, this robe here is a Telvanni Magelord robe that gives us 100% weakness to magicka, but in exchange, it gives us 3 magicka per second, increases our magicka by half of our intelligence, and also increases our intelligence a little bit. If we take that off, you can see, like, look at the bar up top. You see my magicka bar? Watch this. See the difference? Anyway, underneath is a set of gilded glass armor, which it's just glass armor. It just looks fancy, that's all. It is functionally identical to glass armor. And so, you see my boots? These padded boots are actually the Bard's heavy leather boots, which fortify my personality by 2 points. But they have the armor value of 161, which is the same as glass. They are functionally as protective as glass, but they have a fortified 2 personality. Now, I do have a heavy armor piece, and that is Wraithguard. Wraithguard is a main quest item. It has 96 armor value, and it also gives me resist all elements 10%, and plus 10 shield, a 20% reflect. So, it's good stuff. Sorry, 10 points of shield, not 20%. Yeah, but, hold on. Anyway, I should be wearing my helmet. There you go. And, then I'm going to put the robe back on. I've got other robes. I also have fancy dresses, but those are only for my, my female follower who's not allowed in here. Yeah, she has fancy stuff. Let's see. Wraithmail was what the fake Nerevar was wearing. We killed him, though. We killed the fake Nerevar. Oh, yeah, the Telvanni, the exquisite robe. This thing looks like Daedric armor. It isn't Daedric armor, but it looks like Daedric armor. Pretty fancy. But we're just going to put the Telvanni Magelord stuff on. And we do have True Flame. We have, this is the Sword of Lord Nerevar, but getting to the Clockwork City basically requires that you have reforged True Flame. It's part of the Tribunal main quest, so this isn't that special. Okay. That's the Industrial District, right? Yeah. That just gets me through to the other side. I need to zoom out the map, otherwise I'd have no idea where I am. Oh, wow, never mind. Back to the other side, back to the other side. Where is it? Over here? Yeah. Oh, God.
I can spare a few moments.
Don't burn your eyebrows with that sword. I know. Okay, we have to head back down south, I think. Pretty sure we're heading south. We need to get back to the hub. Excellent. But yeah, the helmet will automatically equip whenever we draw our sword. Man, I can't believe there's an overclockers, like, right there. It means we already know where the main quest is going to take us. I think the residential district's on this side. That's the Arboretum. Residential district to the north. That's the slums. Be at the south then? Yeah, south. Okay, fair enough. We got to get back to the residential district and tell the Abstome, whatever they're called, about our situation. There it is.
Do you have something?
Oh, I have a lot to say. I just don't have a lot of time to say it in, so we're gonna go this way.
Do you have...
Excellent. Hello there. Hello.
May I help you?
Of course. Pamphlets. There's a prequel quest to the Wheels of Lull somewhere around. Interesting. Yep. It said if it's gaslit, sword feels like it should be in Mad Max. I'm thinking about the shish kebab in Fallout 3, 4, and 76. Always thought that was pretty cool. Anyway. Okay. So, pamphlets. Another dead end. Whoever's responsible is quite good at covering their tracks, but perhaps not as good as they think. You see, someone is spreading rumors, and those who dig deep enough into the rumor mill will find who laid the seed. Got it, spreading rumors. So find the one who spread the rumors. Find where they found him, where the finder is, and so on. Got it. We'll find who first spread the rumors. I see. Okay, revealing the source. Let's go back to the mansion real quick. I'm sure this will be fine. You feel mechanical behind you. There's loud clank, and your world goes black. Persistent adventure, aren't you? 2 dead ends. It took great pains to create, both uncovered. Still you persist. I had thought you would have pointed the finger at someone by now. But from my experience, you adventurer types need to be led around on a string. As always was the case back in House Halalu. Ah, yes. They were right to assume that some outside force was encouraging this. Let's call this class warfare. But for all their brilliance, they can't really tell the difference between a transient and a normal fabricant, you see. What if I am not of these parts? After a few, well, shall we say, investments turned sour back in Narcissus, I sought a way to return to my seat on House Halalu's council and regain my wealth. Stumbling upon this city was an accident on my part. I've always been good at adapting, hence the pamphlets and moon sugar trade. These riots were an unintended side effect of a few early money-grabbing schemes. Now that I've found a widening gap works well for business, they squabble and bicker. All the while I dance between them, pocketing their coin. When all is said and done, I'll return to Nirn the way I came, a much richer man. He's creating class warfare for the sake of personal profit. Who would ever do such a thing? This is definitely not a reflection of the real world, that's for sure. No way, no how. Okay. Let's see here. Is Sotha still dead? As far as I know, he's very dead, but we haven't gotten to him yet. We entered the Clockwork City with the intention of killing Sothasil, the Mad God. but we've gotten caught up in all kinds of nonsense. In order to reach Sothasil, we have to solve 4 main problems, one in each district. And that's what we're going to be up to. My goodness. Oh my. Okay. But like so many times before, an adventurer stands in our way. And like so many times before, I have to kill them. Unlike those other times, I have a bit more power, leisure, and tools at my disposal. So, if you'll excuse me, I'll kill you in a slow, ironic way. We almost have our vices, no? You two, dump this meddler in the pit. We'll have the... Gone. If anyone could return it to me, that'd be great. I see. You're missing Centurion? Yeah. Oh, wow, yeah. He does have a missing Centurion. Interesting. I want these soul gems if I can. A quick save just in case I, you know, get murdered. Mara from the Goddess Reincarnation saga. No. Elder Scrolls Mara. So, for those who don't know, there's a mod called Skyrim Underground that adds a massive set of tunnels under Skyrim. Like the entirety of Skyrim, but underground. It's not just Blackreach. It's like everywhere. Anyway, one of the things you can fight down there is, like, there's a tunnel, and there's a Mara statue that shoots fireballs at you and stuff. and when you and it teleports around. And so when you finally manage to kill it, like the doors open up and you're able to leave, but you can loot Mara demon breast milk from the statue. Oh wow. Oh, it sucks to be you guys. I know there's like 2 factions fighting, but this is terrifying. The Watchmen don't even care. Yeah. Let's get out of here. God, this place is on fire. This is the residential district, but it's kind of burning. Let's see. Yeah, so there's a terrifying monster called a mimic, which took the form of a dwarven machine, attempted to kill me. I destroyed it once and for all. Very good. Let me try to figure out where we're going. They're still fighting each other. God, that damaged me. Yeah, don't go near the fire. Don't go near the fire. I'm going back to the entrance. Crushed house. Yeah, it seems like the fighting's gotten worse. Some of the houses are burning and people are actively fighting each other. There's not much I can do about it. Crushed house. I found the Gear Master's place. I went the wrong way. I gotta go over here. There is no escape. Okay, what is this? Is this the Temple District is down there? That's still not the area I need to go to. Bayazura, Bayazura, Bayazura. Well, right now Azura doesn't hold any power here. This is Sotha Sil's area. This is the Temple District. Okay, you can see the other districts from the sides there. Yeah, let me go ahead and try turning up the view distance real quick. Hold on. It's at no. Detail level. Okay, 1.1. Let's try turning it up to, say, 3.0. Let's try that. Not quite. I was hoping to be able to see the top. Let me go all the way. I'm gonna set it to, like, far. 10 times. No, it's still too far. Like, I can barely make it out when I tilt my camera. That fog is part of the area. It has nothing to do with my view distance. That makes sense. Fair enough. The fog is artificial. Okay. So yeah, parts of the city are on fire. This is horrifying, honestly. Someone watching me, I can tell. Yes. Okay, I need to go to the left and around. This should be fine. Yeah, I see where we are now. Cool. More of the city is still on fire. Hope all is well today. Today's been busy, but I didn't think I was going to be able to stream today, but we had an unexpected opening. So I've got like another 1 to 2 hours, roughly, I can stream, which is cool. Like, I'm happy about it. Okay. Hello there.
I suppose we can talk. What do you want?
Let me tell you about the overclockers. They're the worst sort. Okay. That isn't it then. Let me see here. I should have... Oh, I see what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to go back and talk to the guy from earlier. So we gotta go through, up the stairs, and then out this way. And I should be able to find one of the bridges. Yeah, so we go over here. And then... Scum. That's me. I'm the Scumborn. No, hold on. It's this way. Yeah. I need to avoid the fires, kind of, sort of, but otherwise I need to go through the middle here. What the hell? Through the fire. They're all fighting each other. The fluffy ears. These came with the pink maid outfit I wore when I played Final Fantasy XIV. I need to update my sound drivers for these cat ears. The version I have is kind of busted. So I can use them in Bluetooth mode, but I can't use them in plugged-in mode. And so I already had these headphones on, so I just threw the cat ears in front of them. But fluffy ears, yeah. They got bells on them as well. The biggest change to my setup, though, is that I got this this retractable desk here. So, like, I can actually just kind of grab the wings and, like, move the desk. It's great shit. But it's a standing desk that can, like, push down into sitting position and back and forth really easily. It's like $300-400 online, but I got it for $15 at the Goodwill. The Goodwill's right next to a store that I usually go to. So just on impulse, while I was at the other store, I just went, you know what? Let's go next door. And, yeah. Let's see. Hello there.
Is there something?
This guy tried to beat me, so. Let's go. What's it? Sotha. Not Sothacili. It's Resdist. Yeah, Resdist. Got it. Let's go. I admit I may have misinterpreted what kind of adventure you are. Obviously, they're the kind I have to kill myself. He has a batleth. Those level 60 warders are something else. You yield? Oh, really? Here's the thing. I can't stop. He gave up, which is funny, but... Quest finished, class warfare. Oh, God, this Watchman is way too strong. I'm going to have... Oh, no, I'm fine. Okay, I thought I was going to have to do something different, but we're good. Damn, he jumped away. That Watchman leapt away. Crazy. Stupid. Yeah, he leaps around a bit, which is funny. He's healing himself. This is irritating. True Flame has run out of mana. Thankfully, I have an even stronger sword. Bells of Sotha... What now? The Watchman's Helm. Oh. That is some amazing condition on that. Can I wear it? Yes, I can. Yeah, okay, the bells, that's really heavy. Fuck it, though. I want all this heavy gear. Probably a mistake. Be great if I could equip all the Watchman stuff, though. It's gonna over-encumber me, yep. Yeah, definitely, wait, no. I'm within limits. That's great. Okay. He put down his batleth down here, so let me TCL through the floor to see if I can find it. There it is. The Clockwork Crescent. And now I am properly over-encumbered. Go figure. Well, let's put down the pruning shears since we won't need them ever again. Actually, you know what? I don't know if we will need them or not, so let's see. The pruning shears didn't weigh anything anyway. But the Dwarven short sword, definitely don't need that either. I need to figure out how I can carry... You know what? These bells don't matter either. There we go. I got it. Yeah. This Clockwork Crescent. It's got little gears on it. That's really funny. Yeah. Is it considered it's considered a long blade. Fair enough. I excel in short blades. I have 121 short blade skill, whereas long blades, I only have 100 points in. Yeah, it's cute. What a shame. Well, we have completed the quest, so the district is no longer on fire. Apparently you kill the mastermind and everything's fine again. That's great. We managed to accomplish the first of the 4 quests already. I'm happy about that. There's a lot more to do, of course. The Clockwork City is basically its own expansion pack. You said this area. You mean the 5 areas connected through, yeah, up there. Like, which area are you talking about? Jeez, that is funny. But no, yeah. Let's see. No, it's a giant cube. So, like, we are going to head back around to the entrance, I think. I don't remember where I'm going, actually. That's the manor. That's the manor of the lord I just killed. So, I have to actually pay attention. I need to go to the riches to rags area there, yeah. Riches to rags. Good. This is the poor district of the city, which should get me to the central hall. There we go. I do have something, yes. Oh, God. This way. Okay, I admit to being completely lost now. Wait a second. Trying to the tribunal. Good. More importantly, praise Lord Sothasil. I call my save files, I call them Sothasili. Yes. But I would like to remember how to get down there. I give up. I freaking give up. Okay, this way. Huzzah! We did it.
Tell me what you want.
Hey there.
Tell me what you want.
And may your clock tick well into the future. I see. So, yeah, the quest is finished. It's actually finished. I don't have to worry. This is great. Okay, we are leaving then. We need to head over to the next section, which will be, I believe, the Temple District, which should be to the south of us. Is it? Yeah, it's south. So, how did I get there again? Lol.
Your actions precede you, Outlander.
There's a spa. Yeah, we're going back up. Fuck it. Back up. Then through. And from here, we can take the path to the south. Which should be this way. Yeah. Let's see. You have those journal indices locked and loaded. Hopefully you don't have issues. I mean, you may not. It may be specific to my mod loadout or specifically to my choices. Or a combination thereof, so... You know. 'Tis what it is. Alright, we're in the temple now. So, let's figure out where we're supposed to go. Yeah. There are 4 factions in the temple district. And I need to head first to... should be to the east. Yep. In your case, dialogue options weren't showing up, soft locking. Yeah, Tribunal was doing that to me. Not Sothasil expanded, though. Unwinding Pillar. Shrine to Set? Oh, wow. That is a Shrine to Set. Man, this reminds me of World of Warcraft with the dwarves. You know, the cog and hammer. Because it's the Dwarf Gnome Alliance. I liked Azeroth a lot back in the day. I don't now. I really don't now, but I did back when it was newer, I will say. Okay, I need to find the Temple of the Watch. Let's see here. Temple of Wonder. Trying to set. These are all supposed to be like different temples. And I'm trying to figure out which one's which. The Gear Master's house is there. Shrine to Wealth. Different houses. Oh, maybe it's on the other side? Let's find out. Let's see. Training. Tomb of the Watch. Temple of the Watch. Okay. Let's, it's to the west then. I got it wrong. You watch the, cinematic opening from WoW. It still looks pretty good. Yeah. I really enjoyed, World of Warcraft all the way through from, release to Wrath of the Lich King. Wrath of the Lich King started to fuck things up with its phasing, where as you progress through quests, you know, the area would transform, which had like a cinematic quality to it, yes, but it also meant if you wanted to play with a friend or you wanted to chase an enemy in PvP, either one, what would end up happening is as you both crossed an invisible line in the terrain, it like the other players would just disappear. And I'm like, God damn it, this is horrible for a multiplayer experience. Why would you do this? Here's the Temple of the Watch. Cool. Also, at the very, very end of, what do you call it? The Wrath of the Lich King, they introduced the queuing system, which meant people stopped talking to each other. They just started queuing up for dungeons, and that was it. I think that the queuing system is okay in Final Fantasy XIV because it has like systems in place to get people to help new players as opposed to kick them. But World of Warcraft unfortunately has the I think that one video personifies it. Why it's rude to suck in World of Warcraft. Oh, jeez, that video. It is, it's something. It's something. Anyway. You said the roulette system is great. Means most content never dies. Yeah, exactly. All right. Alduin says this game won Game of the Year in 2011. 2011. Weird. Don't know what you're talking about, but hey. Alright, let's see.
Hello?
Tomb of the Watch. I need to figure out what's going on here. Background build. Let's see. Religious craftsmen are the builders. Got it. Tear down. The survivalists tear down things. The Watch. We are of the Watch. Okay. Can't only the happy hours. So, we need to talk to Novos about undead attacks, basically. We have to find the guy in charge. Damn, look at that helmet. That's scary. Okay, undead attacks. What's going on here? Is not Skyrim? No. This is not Skyrim. This is Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. And this is the Sotha Seal expanded. I want to call it a mod, but it's also technically an expansion pack that attaches to the end of Tribunal, but is gigantic unto itself. Wait, a type of 0? Okay, never mind. Anyway, hello. Undead attacks. Here we go. Tragic, but nothing we haven't seen before. Our ancestors get angry. The source of their anger is unknown. We will sit and watch. So the watch is not doing anything there. Yeah. So, do you subscribe to the theory that ED6 will be about the deactivation of the adamantium. I subscribe to no theories, but I will do a meme for you. So, get ready for the meme. So, here's the thing. There is a time of war between two Redguard factions, the Crowns and the Forebearers. One wants to rejoin the Empire. The other wants to stay independent. But then, a dark force arrives. And that dark force is unstoppable, unfortunately. But there's one they fear. Foretold by the Hunding, the Redguard force to make room for their people. There is a sword singer of legend. That person alone can fight back the darkness.
What do you want?
All right.
So good to see
I hope not. I really hope not. I really hope not. But I'm going to go ahead and pull up the meme. So let me see. I think it was sniff. And okay, let's see. I thought it was right here.
And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Please.
I can spare a few moments.
That wasn't it. There we go. This is my view of Elder Scrolls 6. Because you were asking about it. Oh, we're talking to YouTube and Twitch chat simultaneously, so yeah. Anyway, point is that I am looking forward to being pleasantly surprised by Elder Scrolls 6. If it's as good as Skyrim, I will not care. Like, I will be fine with it. Other people are expecting, like, 10, 11, 15 years worth of innovations. I am not. I'm expecting slightly purtier graphics, lipstick on a pig, so to speak. And that's okay for me. But I am not excited, if that's what you're asking, Sacred Blade, unfortunately. Anyway. So, let me see here. Oh, yes. While I have my memes folder open, I actually... this is the latest wig and blue maid outfit. I'll probably wear that on the next stream, not this one though. Yeah. I was cooking burgers wearing that, believe it or not. Seriously. Anyway, we talked to the guy about undead attacks. Let's see. Yes, indeed. All right. So, what was I saying? Well, originally I was going to grill, but then it started raining outside really hard, so I pan-fried it. Even before I said I was going to pan-fry it, and then the package arrived with the outfit, so the wife helped me put it on, and, you know, I cooked wearing the maid outfit. Alright, next is the Temple of Wonder. Let's go ask each individual person about these undead attacks. Let me see here. I wonder if it's on, like, each side. This is a big square, isn't it? Yeah, it's a big square. Go figure. Oh, well. Let's figure out what we're doing. Ancestral Maze. Yeah, I may be back after dinner playing something else. I don't know yet. But, yeah, we've been We've been having fun. Okay. Hall of the Melted. I may end up working on something else. Shrine of the Gearbills. Catacombs entrance. I need to check each house as it's presented, because I think, yeah, this one, for example. Alright, hello there.
Tell me what you want.
Tell me about the undead attacks. No, this is supposed to be the Temple of Wonder. Hello.
I can spare a few moments.
You're not telling me about it, are you? I need to find the ladder. Hello there.
You have something to say.
Undead attacks. Ponder what tragedies have befallen us. No changes in these dark times have truly occurred. The bones of the past attack us for revenge, for crimes we have not committed. But why? We shall wonder. And when we find an answer from our wondering, we shall inform you. In other words, you don't know anything. Okay. Now that we got wonder, we need to find build. We need to go back to the Temple of the Build. Still looking. Melted. Melted stuff. We're getting pretty close to the teardown, aren't we? Grapevine. I see that hammer there. That's set symbol. The build. Hello there. Hi. Today's a short stream, at least the first one. I don't know if I'll have a second stream or not. Depends on if there's anything else I gotta work on. But, I got another hour or two, for sure. Anyway, let's see. Undead attacks? No. You there.
Do you have something?
Undead attacks. We have attempted to assist those attacked. We have built several analytical machines and had no success in tracing anything. But rest assured, we are responsible for knowledgeable about the armies of the dead that march across our district. I see. Okay. You said Skyrim is Morrowind? There are several Elder Scrolls games, and Skyrim would be the fifth numbered game. Alright, the teardown is just in the north. Got it. We gotta go to the Temple of the Teardown. You're hoping Bethesda doesn't ditch the creation engine? I mean, what really needs to happen is they don't need a new engine, but they need to refactor their existing engine quite a bit. Like, a lot of changes need to happen under the hood, and it feels like they are very unwilling to do that at this time. Okay. Temple of Teardowns over here. Logos. Hello there.
What do you want, Outlander?
Undead attacks. Indeed, we know the reason why. It is a sign of the end times. Our Lord Set is finally determined. We must be destroyed. So,
am I supposed to care?
So the Neverrain, am I supposed to care? Glorious. Okay. Redguard was an adventures game, which was a spin-off series that only got one entry, unfortunately. Same thing with Battlespire. Okay. They were supposed to be like separate spin-offs. Is that a night elf mohawk?
I suppose we can talk. What do you
Yes, that is a reference to a commercial. Okay, let's see. Now that we've figured all of that out, what do we got here? All right, we have to head out to the Temple District. Ugh. Before we do that, The labs are down there.
I can spare a few moments if you care.
Elden Ring Night Rain. Kind of, just not Fortnite-ified. Okay. So, let's go attack the undead. Good. There's gonna be undead. There they are. Oh no. How you doing? Hey there. Miss Priest, calm. Calm humanoid. Hey, stop it. I got over encumbered immediately. Hilarious.
Tell me what you want.
So, they tore off his arm. They didn't bother with anything else. They just ripped his arm off. I warned him that augmentations were bad luck. This is what happens when you get a new arm or leg. Better one usually. I assumed he paid the overclockers who are masters at it. Overclockers are one of the major factions. They are constantly at war with the we've already gone through the other factions, so that's unfortunate. Armless. You loot the fabricant for its noumena and possessions. Crazy. Who are people and who are fabricants? Fabricated people, of course. Now, let's figure out what else is going on. Temple, the watch housing. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, she summoned a clan fear, and it ran back to her. Got it. So we got to go back to the industrial district to meet the overclockers. Very important. So we're in the residential district now. As you can see, the entire city is a cube. We were over there at the temple, specifically out on those stairs. Now we're heading up, and we got to get over to the industrial district. Should be like on the opposite end there, looking straight up past the sun. So we just have to get to the hub and then transition over to the industrial district from there. No problem. Okay.
I can spare a few moments.
This way. Yeah, this is after, like, I had 2 whole live streams dedicated to getting here because of how massive it is. This is the way to the industrial district, yeah. And then OC main quest is going there. I freaking knew it! I knew it!
I can spare a few moments.
This is a different mod that predates the Clockwork City in ESO. It is, you can obviously tell that parts of ESO were inspired by this. Alright, let's get going. I know where the overclockers is. I marked it when I found it because I realized, like, they're a big, important faction. So it's around the corner here. We're watching you, scum. Gotta love those robots.
Your actions precede you, I've heard good things about you.
Interesting. By the way, the original version of this NPC looked like this. Definitely a little bit of lighting changes. Alright. So the Sill gave us these bodies as gifts to do with as we pleased. We know that he did not personally create us. Yeah. They're right to explore. Right. The augmentations? I'm afraid no priests or religious groups ever come in here. Let's see. You should talk to the traveling merchant near Fear Manor. Out in the hub. Yes. Okay, fair enough. Yep. Let's go talk to the traveling merchant outside the hub. Let me, really quick go over a true... Yeah, tree. Damn. I'm just an innocent person. No big deal here. Okay. Let's continue. We gotta head south, I believe. Out to the hub. Yeah, to the hub. There it is. This is right. Back to the hub. We gotta go find Fear Manor. Devaith Fear's house. There should be a traveling merchant out there who we can talk to about these nonsense that's been going on. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's see. Hello there. I think this is it.
Is there something I can do for you?
Imperfections. Some with the augmentations. Nope. Not what I would consider imperfections. Far from it, actually. Those people who augment themselves closer to our God. But once you become fully machine, are you still really you? God, that's like the essence system in... what do you call it? In Shadowrun. You know, when you... when you become... like... If you want to use magic, you gotta have essence. And then, if you lose all your essence, you stop being you. You're just a machine at that point. Alright, so. Not stellar look. Let's see. I like how this guard just kept walking up on top of me. Alright. I'm not a seller you're looking for. Look for a shop in the Temple District. From 5 to 6 each night, he pawns fake arms to the preachers and priests. I do not believe he is responsible for the predicament that you're in. I see. Okay, so between 5 and 6 each night. Where is he supposed to be, though? Let me see. From 5 to 6 p.m. specifically. Got it. All right, first things first. We got to go back down to the residential district. Should be to the south, yeah. Residential district is this... Is this it? Like, yeah. Yeah, it is. So, from the residential district, we can get to the temple district. And that's where we'll find things. Let me go around this way first. Quick shortcut is through this building. This one here. Yep. And that'll get us where we need to go faster. Wait, wrong way. There we go. Now we just go south. This part broke for you, but the next day he showed up. Cool. We shall see. This way. Crunch. You show up, but didn't have any dialogue. Okay. Let me see. I think it's between 5 p.m. Cinde's house. We have to find Cinde's house.
Tell me what you want.
Tell me what you want. I have no idea. World Armory, housing, the watch. Let's see. Okay. Should be top corner somewhere. Like over here-ish. Maybe. At Ulzavis's house. Cindy's house. Hello there.
Hello?
Hi, how's it going? Have you seen the guy? No, you haven't. You want to be the guy. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it here. I'm also going to yawn a bunch. And we're 2 hours in. I got like an hour-ish more to go, but I have to take a short break.
Tell me what you want.
So I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes, and we will do this next step. I just have to stretch my legs for a minute. Be right back. Alright, I'm backish. Let me put this on here. My goodness. That'll work. Someone asked why the green screen was black, and the answer is being chroma keyed. Because if I switch over to, like, this view here, then the idea behind this second view is that the green screen is actually, you can see the green screen rod up top, right? Basically, what I can do is I can shift this desk over, and now the desk is up here, the laptop is right here, but I can basically, what do you call it? I can look at the chat here. I've got my Discord there, and I've got this, which is the center monitor there. And so it's a work in progress, basically. I'm able to stand up, work on this laptop here, play games on the laptop here, and it'll just kind of translate to that screen, to the middle screen, which you see on the monitor. But it's not all set up yet. But basically, the idea is I'll be able to play games standing up, and that's a big deal for, like, 12-hour streams, stuff like that, because I've been sitting way too much, and so we're working to correct that. That's what's going on there. So in the side views specifically,
And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die.
Please. Okay. As I was saying, in the side views now, I have the chroma key active. But that's why. Because eventually I'm going to be able to seamlessly transition between sitting and standing and still able to play my video games. That's the way we're setting this up. And the idea is that desk can fold back down, and then my wife can use her computer like normal, specifically her gaming PC. But the idea is that when it's fully set up, which it isn't yet, it'll just be able to shift into both modes easily. Taking advantage of the other part of the room, basically. Because for the longest time, that desk has basically just sat unoccupied whenever she's not playing 14 with me, Because we play Mario Kart upstairs, so. Alright, let's see here. 9 hours should do it. Wait for 9 hours. Hello. How do you like our city, Wood Elf? Augmentations. I ain't telling you nothing. Alright, friend. I got a short, you get a short fuse. Every midnight, when I close up shop, there are a few robed figures in the south alleys. They're hanging around the catacombs. They sell me augmentations cheap. It's for Connect streams. I mean, I can tell you the real reason, Screwy. I mean, the absolute real reason is because I need to stand up more, right? I continually sit for like 12-hour stretches, and that's not good, right? But there's a secondary reason. And the secondary reason is degeneracy. That's why. Degeneracy. It's not a joke. It's real. Yeah. Okay. Let's get going. Now, as I was saying, what are we doing? Oh yeah, we're going to the catacombs. Over this way. Yeah. Both reasons are equally valid in your book? Yes, yes. Being able to stand and have full access to the room and to the computer without having to sit down is, like, just super great. Anyway, catacombs are there. Hello.
Is there something I can do for you?
Undead army. Need to learn more about the augmentation process here. Hold on. Augments. Okay. Cool. So from here, let me see what else we got. The armed merchants say around midnight. This area. So let's start with 3 hours. Damn. I mean, True Flame versus level 3 Skeleton. Who's gonna win? Stupid. This is the Sword of Nerevar. God damn that helmet. We gotta get rid of it. It's very dumb. The other one is... What was the other one? It was the glass helmet. Yes. There we go. That's better. 121, 136 is my weapon drawn. That is some good armor. Let me check one more thing here. Okay. So. Catacombs. Trying the gear bills. It's not in the catacombs. It's outside. It's just, oh, there are enemies nearby? Why? Where are the enemies? It says there are enemies nearby. Let's go inside. Let's wait an hour. It's 11 p.m. It's like almost midnight. Hello there. You are not the merchant. Leave. Rewounds. Leave. We have business. Business, we will not talk of it here. Our work may be done in pace. You are too inquisitive, we will kill you. Theo Rodon. Theo Clovis. Oh, God. They're regenerating. They're regenerating rapidly. I don't know if I have the capacity to kill them. I'm going to try. But I may not be able to. Horrifying. No, they're regenerating. Pair of robe figures. Fabricant liches. They are stealing parts of the bodies in the catacombs and selling them to people. I must enter the catacombs. I know nothing about these rewounds, but I must clear the research before I can go. Yeah, they are. Oh no! 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 Okay, this is a problem. This is actually a problem. Help! Help, guards! Watch us! Watch us! Skeletons, the Watchers aren't going to help me. The Watchers aren't going to help me. The rewounds are powerful and cannot be defeated. Okay, I need to advance time for like 24 hours. Enemies are nearby and I'm blinded. I'm actually blind. I can't see anymore. That's it. It's broken. So what we need to do, as I understand it, is to re-roll and hopefully be able to see what the hell's going on. Because I think I changed areas and got attacked and it never showed me what... Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we can see. This is fine. Oh no, the liches are here. Okay, good news, everybody. I cannot kill the liches with what I have. They are too strong. So what I need to do is hit escape, go to options, go to scripts. And what's the ability for monsters to follow me? I have to turn that off Otherwise, it's like this. It wasn't made for this, unfortunately. And I have to. Is it dynamic actors? Something pursuit, I think. It's a P. Pursuit. There it is. All right, enable pursuit. We're going to turn this off for now. Yeah. So, I have temporarily turned off pursuit. They cannot chase me through the load line. Because you're supposed to run away and enter this next area. And, I cannot beat them into a surrender. They will not let me. I turned off pursuit. They can't chase me in here. Yeah. So otherwise, this isn't going to work. This, like, they're unkillable for now. So, Kata something. Okay. The robe figures, fabricants, selling body parts, you know, thing I should research them before I enter. Research the catacombs. Research them. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's wait 8 hours. That'll advance time to 8 a.m. And if they're still after me, that'll be unfortunate. Tell me about the catacombs. Always an Anna Navarine. Got it. So, the liches. Let's see. They'll threaten to kill you. Get a journal update. We won't be able to kill them. Just take refuge in a nearby building until daytime. That's yeah, what I did. And then we can ask anyone about the rewounds. Hello there. Tell me about the rewounds. All right. There are some sort of type of lich. The book Wind Up and Wound Down talks about them. The author lives in the southeast corner of this district. All right. So west, east, southeast. Hold on, one more time. One more time. So, Golvari. Golvari is the guys who, yeah, southeast corner, eh? Let me see. This is the southeast corner, I think. Because west is the other side. I'll check the other side just in case. Like it's supposed to be east and west, but maybe our perception is just completely destroyed. Who knows? Hall of Melted something or other. We're looking for a Golvari's house. The Grapevine. Temple of the Build. Storage. I wonder if it's, like, underneath. Yeah, I think it's underneath. I'm gonna drop down. We'll find a way through. It'll annoy me if it's on top instead of underneath, but there should be a path through somewhere. Yeah, I don't see a path underneath, so I just don't see where those second rows of buildings are. I ain't going through that. So the Sill Temple, not doing it, not doing it. No way, It's on the top. Yeah. I'm supposed to go to the top and check these different ones, yeah. Oh, like there's so many houses. The Clockwork City is an actual city? How does this work? How do we have actual cities in our game? Crazy. Anyway, yeah, so.
Tell me what you want.
We're watching you, scum. I am the scumborn. Alright. I can't get through this way. I think it's a dead end, maybe. Nope, it isn't. I was able to jump over it. The Gearmaster's house. The Watch District. Topin's house. Need to find Guvari's house. Be around here somewhere. There it is. Hey there. These are all fabricants. Yes. Alright, are you part of the new clergy? Do you know my son? Such a good boy. I remember the time my Fabricum goats were filled with thoughts. I see. Shame the rewounds took him. Quite interesting. I wrote a book on them. Wind Up and the Wind, or something like that. Alright, did I build that for him? Did you build it? The Religious Craftsman. Okay. What do you know about the Wonder? Okay, so these are different factions then. Let me see. Yeah, Wind Up, Wind Down. There should be a copy here somewhere. Wind Up, Wound Down. There it is. Alright, the half-mer bound to this world. So they lack the breath of God that infuses us all. They have no noumena. They are soulless husks, half-mer bound to this world. The rewound. I see. Let me see. They're stuck in a loop. At this point, tempting to destroy the body and move on. However, it's not so simple. The rewinding process gives their bodies a massive surge of power without it, or a soul to restrain it. Even if it's attacked, it'll shrug off immediately fatal wounds. Merely paralyzing them is ineffective. Only when they stop moving will they shut down for a second and final time. This is the Unwinder. It slows them down. This sword, the Unwinder. What version or add-on am I playing? This is Sothasil Expanded, but it's in a much larger mod list. The Baldur Deadeye mod list. So there are other mods that are also doing things at the same time. Okay. Distractions aplenty. Let's get going, is what I would say, but I need to see one more thing. Okay. Alright, here we go. So, I have the Unwinder. This should destroy the target completely. Like, the idea is... we won't be able to kill them in a traditional way to get their health by 0. Instead, we need to damage their speed until it's 0. Yes. Okay. The Unwinder is one of the things we need. Now we have to go to the catacombs. Catacombs should be right down here. Yep. We can kill the liches by reducing their speed to 0. And then they won't be able to rewind themselves and they'll die. So, Unwinder kills liches. Specifically, the Clockwork liches. Donated cogs. I'll take the money. I know you're giving the gold to your ancestors or whatever, but they really don't care. Ring of Unwinding. Damage 30 speed for 1 second. Okay, so with the Ring of Unwinding and the Unwinder itself, the reason for the Ring of Unwinding is in the event you don't have a short blade skill, you still be able to kill them, right? We don't care about any of that, though. I'd like to find a way through, if possible. My goodness. Alright. Let me see here. How do we get in? Right. I'm just looking at the entrance here going, excuse me. Ah, well that explains everything, doesn't it?
Stupid.
Oh. I can kill this bone spider with, like, a normal attack, I think. I don't need to use the unwinder for it. Pretty sure it's a completely different, yeah. There we go. Yeah, the bone spiders I can just kill on my own. I don't need to use the unwinder for them. All right. Fabricant's head. Crazy. This is where they melt down all the fabricants. And they end up in the, they end up as being slag for the city. That's really sad. Wow, it's a lot of skulls. Okay. Before I go any deeper, I need to step away for just another second. Give me a moment, I say, as I need to open my coat, because the, headphone cable is going through there. There we go. All right, give me a sec. All right, all fixed. Took a moment. I grabbed a cookie while I was out there. Anyway, let's figure this out. How weird. I'm gonna drop the view distance again. Just to see if that's causing issues. Double check this. That's all fine. We should be A-okay. What a weird place. Whenever I see these slag buckets, they drop scrap metal. And scrap metal's good. Interesting how we finally back to the other Clockwork City parts we were at before. Corpses. Amulet of Rest. Amulet of Frost. That is a bone welder. Still none. Oh, Jace! So when you kill a bone welder, it breaks into all the other little skeletons. Like, it was made of multiple skeletons, and they all just break apart and start fighting you separately. I mean, they're all like level 1, so they die instantly, but it's still quite scary regardless. Yeah, I do not need this Watchman stuff, I don't think, but yeah, Wraith Mail looks fancy as well. I don't want to give up these things. I have 5 pieces of God. Fabricant part. Don't need that. Don't need the basket. Don't need the cup. I need the Chapel Limeware Bowl. That's important. That Numina I picked up earlier is also important. Okay, that should be much better. I should be more free to do whatever I need. Okay. Nothing. Okay. What else we got here? Nothing over here. We have to find the named liches in order to kill them for good. But there's no evidence of where they could be right now. It's kind of scary. They aren't that way. There's no way to open that door that I know of. Doesn't mean the switch doesn't exist. It just means it doesn't exist where I can find it. Mm-hmm. Well, the trick to the liches is you unwind them. See, they rewind themselves. They can, like, rewind themselves back to life. And we use a special weapon called the Unwinder, which reduces their speed to 0, at which point they can't rewind anymore. That's how the liches work. They're clockwork liches. But I don't need to use this specific weapon on the bone spiders. They aren't necessary, so, there we go. Scarab. Mm-hmm. June is no longer Catboy month. June is much worse, but I haven't had the stuff arrive yet. It's all in shipment. All of the June-related materials. Trust me, I can be much, much more annoying than I've been up until now. Alright, here we go. Oh, is that what I think it is? No, that's a bone welder. These are all skeletons. Here we go. Skeletons! Bam! They die in one hit, though. They're weak. It's just they can hurt you, you know. So we want to avoid that. I would like to take the bone meal, though. Thank you very much. Yeah, bone welders are just a bunch of little bones. Little skeletons. Nothing here so far. We're still looking. Alright. Quick save. I am super happy. Oh, nice. I can't pray to that shrine. Is the shrine deactivated? Apparently, these shrines don't really work. That's sad. Whoop. Bone spider. We don't care about those. Gonna keep going. Wonder when we'll encounter one of those liches. Let's find out. I'm running out of charge. Let's figure this out. You never found the Unwinder? You must have glitched past or something? Well, if you had the Ring of Unwinding, the Ring of Unwinding will do basically the same thing. It'll damage speed, but yeah, you might be able to slip by them or advance the quest state. I don't know. Hi, Robert. Good to see you. I've only got, like, an hour tops left. Closer to a half hour before I have to go. I did not expect to be able to do streams today quite as much, and I've got other things I gotta do later, it looks like. Cryo Magic Labs, interesting. That is a Bone Stalker. Damn. Terrifying. Whoop. Those are made of multiple bones as well. Scary. Okay. You turned 50 today? Well, happy birthday. Hope your mom either recovers or is at least, has it better. Alright, let's see. What's the armor value in this? 161? Okay, cool. We just got ceramic greaves there, which are, they have as much armor on them as my gilded greaves. which is nice. Hold on. Yep, that's it. Just the ceramic armor there. Let me repair my stuff. Repair. Oh, that armor hammer's gone. Next up is the fuller. Good, we're burning through items quickly. Mostly I just want those items gone. Okay. One use. Good. So, anything else? 4 uses on the heavy chisel. Good, we're clearing up spice. 50 uses on that. 10 uses on that. 15. Okay, so we'll go with the 10 use master hammers. Much better. Everything's good. So I've been missing the streams. Family comes first. Makes perfect sense to me. I've been also streaming at odd times and not as much because I've been working on stuff, real life stuff. I've also set up a new standing desk down here. You can see the laptop. I can straight up just as you can see, like, work on the laptop from here. It's a good thing. But yeah. Anyway. That retracts and becomes a normal desk again. So it's really neat in the sense that, like, my wife can still use that for her computer. It's not mono-purpose. Like, her monitor's still on the back wall over there. Cryo Magic Labs. Interesting stuff. Bucket of molten metal. There's another one. Bone Stalker split into 3 skeletons. Been there before. Okay. Oh my god, Z person. Trust me, I'm not that famous. I'm just a weirdo on the internet. I'm only going to be streaming for like another 20-ish minutes. Probably. Trying to figure out where the hell we're going. There we go. That's a bone welder. By Azura, by Azura, by Azura. It's the grand champion. There we go. Whoops. Got him. Nothing there. Nothing there. Just some bones. No big deal. Oh, that's a lich. Fuck. Okay. So this lich, I have to use the Unwinder to reduce his speed to 0. The Unwinder is this weapon. When his speed is reduced to 0, he will die. Okay. We got it. He's dead. So that's how we kill the Clockwork liches. We have to stop their gears from turning lest they rewind themselves back to life. This leads to the next section of catacombs, I assume. Let's find out where we're going. But yeah, the Unwinder. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to step back. There's still enemies nearby. I was hoping to be able to rest and recharge the I guess the Unwinder doesn't, like, lose charge very quickly at all. Kind of interesting. Well. Is what it is. Oh. No, I don't want to use that one. I want to switch back to a weapon that is effective. Like this one. The Unwinder doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it does reduce speed, and I got to be careful about how I deal with that. Oh, there we go. Fuck. Okay, the Lich is going to come around the corner, and then I'm going to unwind them. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Ow. Okay, try again. It's damage. Yeah, it damages. Whoop. Gonna say it damages their speed each time, and when their speed hits 0, they just fall down dead, which is funny. Clockwork mace. I don't need a clockwork mace, but I'll put it on this thing there. It's a nice weapon, if nothing else. Something opened somewhere else. I assume it's the section at the beginning of the dungeon. It closed again, did it? No, there's no way it closed again. I'm not hitting that switch a second time. But I do need to be careful. These are the catacombs where they commit the souls of fabricants to become scrap. They melt them down. Let's go. Fabricants don't really have a soul. They have a noumena, which is gifted to them by the Tree of Life. Set's tree. It's in the Garden of Akatosh because they just keep rewinding time in order to make it grow. Then they fast forward, like they plant it, they fast forward time, and then harvest it, and then rewind time again, destroy it, plant a new one, and repeat the process over and over and over, getting seeds from the previous one. Here we go. This should be it. This one is Rewound. Yep. Night Rain. Night Rain is a what do you call it? A standalone video game. You don't need Elden Ring for it. Okay. That's the exit of the Cryo Magic. This is the Cryo Magic Labs. Oof. There we go. Don't know what that is. These are all ice. Assuming there's more Rewound here. Oh, no, that is a standard skeleton. Okay, fair enough. Let's go. Bone Stalker. Wait. Individual skeletons. Okay. The bone meal is free. I'm probably going to play Sea of Thieves again soon because there's a big controversy. They added a new flag to their ships, and I think it's always fun to pick the flags that piss people off. I was using rainbow flags before because those pissed people off, but now there's an even newer flag that pisses even more people off, and that's funny to me. Ah! This is Tho. We gotta fight Tho. Let's see here. Dawn era / Mythic era. I discussed the Dawn era briefly, but yeah, Smitty. Yeah, they added one of those. Choo choo. Yeah, you bet. You bet. Okay. I gotta fight that thing. He only dies to losing all his speed. And the Unwinder reduces his speed. Only this weapon can kill him, basically. Alternatively, I can use like a damage spell, but And I have a ring that's really powerful that could just kill them, but hey. Okay, he can't rewind when his speed is 0, basically. So he just falls over dead. Constantly rewinding his time. Crown Magic Labs! Whoop. But no, I just needed an excuse to play Sea of Thieves again, because it's a really good game. Like, I legitimately enjoy the game for the game. It's just that it's one of those games where you have to kind of get, like, 2 or 3 people with you to enjoy it maximally. And so, yeah, I'm gonna be doing that sooner rather than later. Okay. Yeah. Just adding a specific pattern or flag is insufficient to get me to play a video game. I'm afraid the game has to be good on its own merits first, which Sea of Thieves is. It's a multiplayer Wind Waker game? Yes. But it's like a forced PvP game where you'll be in with a bunch of other people, and like their crews will be doing their own thing, kind of vying for treasure, and you can choose to either go for treasure in different areas than them, or you can fight them for their treasure. Like, you don't even have to do any of the objectives, like digging up treasure chests or whatever. You can just straight up like kill an enemy crew and plunder the treasure from their ship that they legitimately like grinded to get. Yeah. It's got the piracy flag. That's pretty offensive. You wouldn't download a pizza. My favorite one was you wouldn't download a car, right? Which is what they actually showed, like in the commercial. And someone had a torrent up for all of the Tesla locked features. They had a crack for all the locked features on a Tesla car. And I was just like, you wouldn't download a car, but you would download all of the locked features for it, all the subscription features for a Tesla. All right. Oh, jeez. Here we go. Turns out you sort of can, yes. Almost got him. Now, a beer preference? Not a huge fan of beer, but there's... I usually end up with amber ales and stuff like that. I think we've killed all of the named guys already. Mm-hmm. Oh, no. I gotta kill this guy with other means. Yep. Bone welder. Whoop. Scarab and skeleton. Okay, no, I can't fight him this way. I'm gonna die. All right. Swords. Where's my? Just gotta use my Jink Blade of Wounds. Got it. Those scarabs are way stronger than the skeletons. Mm-hmm. Budweiser, Coors, and Miller are all ones I don't like, I'm afraid. If I had to really push it, probably like Blue Moon or frickin' what's the other one called? Fat Tire or something. But I'm not really a fan. It's more like I'll drink it. Okay. There are a lot of things I will eat and drink that I'm not necessarily a huge fan of. Here we go. Bones. Fabricant bones. Animated. Animated, I say. Who's next? No one here? Where? Ah, there we go. For a second, I thought I was in a different area there. I mean, liquor, there's all kinds of things I like, but... Here we go. Another rewound. I gotta hit this guy with the rewinder. The unwinder. There it is. Damn it. Gotta keep ticking at him. Speed will be 0 in a second. There we go, we got him. Clockwork Scimitar. I don't see any clockwork on it. What a shame. This should be the final area. We must kill all the unwinded. Oh, here we go. Gotta love this section. Okay, gotta do fatigue. Absorb fatigue. Good. Maxed fatigue. As it should be. My light armor skills increased to 98. Clockwork scimitars for days. Alright. Let's go, go, go. This way next. That's just a rewound. The unwinder will take care of it. What a strange place for it. I am the Navarine. There's almost no chance of you surviving. I've already achieved my destiny. Clockwork broadsword. Now I want to see what that look. It's the unwinder, but it's a short blade, just like the unwinder. It says clockwork broadsword, but it's a lie. Yeah. Clockwork broadsword, short blade, one-handed. So this just this is the unwinder without its magical effects. That's really good. Awesome, in fact. Well. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do the kind of damage I want with this. Not until I improve it later. I don't need a clockwork spear, but the clockwork broadsword looks spectacular. Let me see. We'll use this Daedric Tonto. There we go. Let me see what else we got. What are your thoughts on J-pop groups? I don't know them, I'm afraid. Occasionally I'll remember some name like Fiction Junction or some shit, but then I forget which songs they had. And I realize I'm completely detached from basically anything that isn't European power metal, classic or classical. Let me see here. Not to say that I don't like a lot of songs out there by a lot of bands. I just cannot for the life of me remember them. I've invested 0 RAM into remembering the names of these things. Yeah, these cat ears came with the pink maid outfit I wore when I played Final Fantasy XIV. Unfortunately, I need to get a driver update, a sound driver update for these cat ears in Linux. They run fine in Windows, but while plugged in, they are, what do you call it? They don't get picked up by the computer right now. In Windows, they do, which is how I know it's a driver issue and not a hardware issue, you know? Okay. Here we go. We gotta kill skeletons. Let's focus. The word trite comes to mind. You would like a white and pink bunny ears. I have bunny ears that are black and white, but they are part of a bunny dress. So it's like a bunny suit on the top, but then it like flares out into a dress. And I have that in my size. My shoulders are really not good for it though right now. Give me another couple months of working out, and I'll feel more confident in wearing it. Okay. Let's get going. You like those reverse bunny suits? So do I. Not to wear, but to look at other people wearing them. Okay, I'm gonna jump down here because I'm stupid. Oh, no. Apparently not. Not that stupid. Got it. This just kind of drops off the end there. Yep. Funny how you felt like you had to explain it. Yes, actually. I did need to explain it because, because, yeah. Let's keep going. We're heading out. How's the wife feel? That's what other people have asked me tons of times. And I actually have an answer for that. Hold on. Let me pull up my post here there. Yeah. So hold on a second. Okay. We got the trade show we went to. Hold on. Eggs. There it is. Okay, so there you go. Okay, it says right. Oops, what the fuck was that? There it is. You can read that right there. Right, like you are not new in asking that question. Okay, there you go. Okay. Anyway, let's see. Oh, that's not the tweeter. That's the blue sky. I kind of, you said a dress. Yeah, she's making a dress, and then she's like, there's an apron for it, and the apron's gonna be strawberries. Yeah. I've got 3 made outfits right now, which are red, pink. Sorry, not red. Black and white, pink and white, and blue and white. The blue and white one looks like Alice in Wonderland, which is A-okay with me. The black and white and the pink and white both show off like a huge part of my chest, whereas the blue one is like conservative and covers that up. I also have a bunny dress, but I'm not confident enough to wear that one yet. Give me like another couple months of working out, and I'll feel better about wearing that. Alright, here we go. Where to next? We gotta get out of this cryo area. The bunny dress is a bunny suit on top, but instead of a leotard type situation, it flares out into a dress, basically. Okay. This is the Cryo Magic Labs. I think we've already been there. I look at these and I'm like, wait, what? How does this work? I don't know any of this. It's scary, that's what it is. This is another entrance to the Cryo Magic Labs, I assume. No, it just loops around. Okay, we've already been here. Cool. Just wanted to make sure. Want to make sure everything's done. I'm pretty neutral on the whole, the dresses and maid outfits and stuff. Wearing them, I mean. Whereas the skirts are like the purple skirt I had on earlier. That one was actually very comfortable and nice to wear. Mostly because it's summer, and well, pants are a little hot by comparison. I mean, to be fair, I have been cosplaying since the mid-90s. So, as far as I'm concerned, to the internet, this is new shit. But to me, it's like, oh, this is comfortable. Yep. Would you wear them if it didn't make people online seethe so hard? I am predisposed to cosplay. People don't realize it, but I do not, in fact, need to wear jackets and ties. It's a bit. And, always has been outside of the brief period when I first started, like, 16 years ago. When I needed to, what do you call it? When I needed to, like, I had a couple hours after I finished, work where I could immediately, like, make videos. And so I just didn't bother changing. I just come home and, immediately get on camera. But that hasn't happened in a long time, right? So, like, for years and years and years now, whenever I put on a jacket, you know, shirt and tie, it's almost always been specifically just for streaming. It's a bit. Always has been. Outside of the very beginning. You never seen me wearing a t-shirt. I've worn a t-shirt a couple times, but I'll be honest with you, the biggest reaction I got, outside of the maid outfit, of course, was when I wore an open tunic, something I wear to, like, the Renaissance pleasure fairs and stuff, you know? Like, I've got some medieval outfits, things like that. My goodness. How many decades do people gotta pretend gender non-conforming is new? Exactly. I've always been weird. It's just that, you know, living through the 80s and 90s is, Not a great. What? Jeez. Which tunic? Red. A dark red. Whoop. My goodness. Mm-hmm. Thought you wore shirts and ties because they're comfy. They are comfy. If I wasn't comfortable, I wouldn't be wearing them. No. This is a convergence of the, a celestial convergence here. Turns out there are tons of clothes that, feel good to wear, and simultaneously either look good or, they provoke a reaction. Sometimes both, which is extra hilarious. But the real question people want to have answered is, do I like wearing women's clothing? Lol. That's really what people are getting at. Troll. I'd say only on the internet. Now, you're asking if I ever wore stuff at Comic-Con. Okay. So, the last time I went to a major convention, I was dressed as Garma Zombie from, it wasn't even for the convention itself. It was, like, for a related party. But I was dressed up as, Garma Zombie from, Mobile Suit Gundam. Including, like, the blue wig and everything. I, borrowed that. But, what do you call? I'm trying to think what else. Nothing recently, though. But to answer your question, yes, I have absolutely worn, I have absolutely worn, stuff in public. Though, not for casual wear. It's always been for events. You ever thought about wearing a corset? I'm a fatty fat. Even though I've managed to get my face and my arms, my legs, like I managed to get my my fat down, my belly fat's still here. So corset would be something special, that's for sure. Okay. This blade is at like 50%. You just switch to a different one. Okay. As I said, I'm pretty neutral about it. What a lot of people are really getting at is, do you get your jollies off on it? And the answer is no. I can only describe it as a calm, serene sort of feeling that is entirely non-sexual. Kill the skeleton! All right. I find it ironic that I feel that way, because how long have we been accusing the fursuit wearing people, you know, of that? It's like, yeah, I know the cat ears make me fucking furry adjacent at this point, but like, you can blame the cat ears entirely on Final Fantasy XIV. That's the game that gave me permission to do that. Yep. I wouldn't go that far, Smitty. I think you're memeing a little too close to the sun there. Okay, let's switch this up. Hopefully we can repair our stuff. Mm-hmm. Let's see. We need hammers. I need hammers and fullers. I guess we can use these hammers. Good, everything's fixed up. All you ask is for the furries not to spam things. Yes, yes, exactly. My goodness. Let me see here. Shenanigans. Okay. Here we go. That is the last named target. We kill him, we should be done. Okay. The rest of those rewound were unnamed. This one should be the last named one. Oh, damn. Okay, that's not right. This is the unwinder. My bad. Wrong weapon. Wrong weapon. Fuck! I gotta kill this one first before I can fight the rewound. Okay. Now for the rewound, we have to use the unwinder, which will damage his speed until his speed is 0, and then he dies. Fuck. Those skeletons or something else. He's using those skeletons as shields. He's using the skeletons as shields. Okay, he's dead. The skeletons are not. The journal updated. Quest finished. Dead hour. We have stopped the unwound and saved the temple district. This is good. Okay. Right. Anyway, we took care of them. Once their speed hits 0, they can no longer revive themselves, and then it's a victory for me. I always told people, though, that I'm a weird, and, well, I will always be changing outfits and things like that. Alright, let's see here. You need my mod list. My mod list is on my website. It's called Baldur Deadeye. That's the name of the article. It's named after the... Sorry, Baldur Deadeye. Yeah. It's from November of last year. Here we go. We've been playing this particular playthrough for 211 hours and 41 minutes. Been a while, for sure. But no, as I, like, tried to explain to someone else, like, they thought that... Oh, hold on. Like, they thought that all of this was coming from Final Fantasy XIV. Like, that I was getting groomed by the Final Fantasy XIV people. The cat ears, absolutely positively Final Fantasy XIV's fault. Everything else, that dates back to the 90s. Yeah. Alright. You said it's coming... That's ridiculous. It's coming from Fallout New Vegas. Yeah. Ceramic boots. Ceramic boots have no armor type. They're clothing. Crazy. What about these urns? Nothing. Trying to see if there's anything else I missed. Nothing else I missed. It would be fun to do another Fallout New Vegas run, though. Whoop. Okay, here we go. Figure out, whoops. I'm just gonna drop the Watchman stuff. I don't think I'll ever use it. I think I'll go to Daedric if I need something extra. Speaking of weapons. Nah, now we're fine. Cool, though. Can't wait to upgrade the Unwinder. Okay, this is the exit, I think. We are basically done. So good that he put stuff in that lava. Like, you didn't... That's unnecessary, but good detail. You could have just made an empty room with lava at the bottom and called it a day. Mm-hmm. You're finishing your Fallout 4 run, getting ready for Daggerfall Unity? Yes. Alright. Have you ever banned people who called you mentally ill? So, I have a pretty good leeway with most people. It really depends on their temperament. I usually just time them out. Let them sort their shit out. But, during, like, sustained trolling, attempts, I'm just like, yeah, you're gone, you know? But yes, there are many people who are obsessed with gays and gay complexes. It's true. It's true. There are a lot of people who are obsessed with that stuff. People get confused when I explain that I'm functionally straight. Because, you know... Are you gonna jump straight to Solstheim? I'm gonna jump straight to Solstheim. I need to end this playthrough as soon as possible, but I definitely want to do the expansions. Yes. Howdy, Strat. I'm going to be gone in, like, 20 minutes. 15 minutes, even. But are you multi-streaming Twitch? You bet. You bet. But, what do you call it? We've been doing pretty well. Sotha still expanded, by the way. Yes. Yes, absolutely. It is really, really funny. Like, Strat, if you haven't played Sotha Still Expanded, you should probably give it a go. It's, it attaches to the Tribunal DLC. And it took me 2 streams to reach the city. Then the city is actually a city. The Clockwork City is actually a city. And has, like, a multitude of quests to do. As well as a main quest in 4 parts that can be done in any order. I haven't gotten to the end until in this recent playthrough yet. But we'll see how things have changed over the years. Because this has had a couple updates. Anyway. Sotha Still Expanded. Good stuff. My Morrowind New Player's Guide got you into a Morrowind playthrough. You're going to try to play with your brother? Yeah, yeah. My goodness. You like his videos? If you haven't already seen, like, Strategy's Baldur's Gate 3 videos, they're worth watching, for sure. You should... A short stream is better anyway. I can enjoy other things. Yeah, real-life obligations are more like it. I thought about... Like, I really thought about streaming after I got back from dinner, but that's just going to be a no-go today. I need to get things produced. Oh, here we go. This is a rewound. So, rewound are liches. If you look at this guy, this cyber lich, they're fabricants who don't possess a numina. Numinas are like the soul of a fabricant. Anyway. A rewound, I should say, is basically, they're able to rewind themselves. It's a rewound, but they rewind themselves whenever they die. So, or even take injuries. So what you have to do is you have to use an unwinder to damage their speed. And if their speed hits 0, they are unable to rewind and just die. That's how you deal with them. In any case, the unwinder is a weapon that is capable of damaging their speed. You can damage their speed in any way, including using a special ring to do it. But the unwinder, because I'm a short blade user, the unwinder just works fine, as you can see. Okay, that opened something. I don't know what it opened, but we're gonna find out. Yep. Yeah, there's also a ring of unwinding, which is actually stronger. But, since I already use short blades, this is very good. Okay. There's all kinds of lore about the fabricants. It's kind of interesting because all of this lore gets reused in the Skyrim mod called the Wheels of Lull, which is also, like, I'm going to be playing the Wheels of Lull in my Ohm's Rot Khajiit playthrough, which I'll be doing later in the year. Okay. Wheels of Top Kek. Something like that, yes. Would like to get out of here, though. That would be nice. You can't teleport or levitate in the Clockwork City. So, you're kind of limited. Rot are, yes, lore-friendly cat girl. Correct. You already know what you're going to play next time? Yes, I'm going to be doing Legacy of the Dragonborn. I haven't played Skyrim since 2023. Like, early 2023. So, I'm ready to do another playthrough of that with new mods. Well, thank you much. You've never played... Legacy is great. It turns the game into a collectathon. But it also includes a, what do you call it? Jeez, I'm blanking on this. It also includes its own main quest, which is great. Make sure your Skyrim character doesn't do anything that'll be wrong in real life. Oh, you mean like my racist Thalmor character? That was funny. Good times, really. Good times. Alright, we're leaving. We're getting out of here. This is the cryogenic labs. It's got to be like a right turn to get out of here then. Something like this. Yeah, the shrines mean I'm going in the... No? I need to figure out which way is out. Let's see. That's the cryogenic labs. Cryomagic labs. So the Still Catacombs. Those are where we need to go. So yeah, we need to go this way. This is the correct path. Good, good, good. X4 Foundations. It's a good game. It's a... Yeah, X4 Foundations is a great game. But, let me try to think about this. So, it's kind of a mediocre, like, spaceflight game. What I mean is, it's like, it's not spectacular as just a normal spaceflight game. It's average. But what makes it spectacular is that it becomes a management game where you will take the money from one of your jobs, buy a new ship, buy a crew member to pilot that ship. And from there, you turn around and you have the, you can order the pilot to do things independently of you, the one you've hired. And so you can have them go and, like, execute trades on your behalf or go mining or do whatever. And you basically just, you take the money that you get from that guy's stuff along with your jobs and you pool that, and you get another ship and another crew member, and you repeat the process until you have a big fleet, and then you end up with motherships that can, dock multiple ships on them, and you have a base, your own space station, and that's how X4 works. Is you build up to from rags to riches kind of fantasy, where you start off. I know rags isn't like having a single ship isn't necessarily considered rags, but you go from just being a single pilot who's like a freelancer to the owner of an economic empire, basically. And that's the joy of X4 found, in my opinion, is it's kind of like a management game. Factorio. I mean, it's nothing like Factorio, but if you can get into like micromanaging a whole ton of people and giving them basic script commands, it's really awesome. Okay, so we actually saved the Temple District. We are done. So we're gonna say, yeah, I'm going to actually put my Telvanni robe back on. Holy crap. No, my magicka wasn't regenerating rapidly. There we go. Hell yeah. I get to keep the Unwinder as well, which just damages people's speed. That is a spectacular weapon. I understand, sir. Listing of God. Okay, so we've dealt with the undead. Like, the undead fabricants have been dealt with, so, we get to keep the Unwinder, which will slow enemies. Okay. Let's head back to the residential district. By the way, the Temple District is over there. You can see it up there on the wall. The different districts are, like, it's a cube. The Clockwork City is a cube. And so you go from district to district, and you see the other districts on the walls and ceiling. Anyway, residence done. I'm gonna go Resi and Temple done. Okay. So now I know which ones I finished, because it's the name of the save file. And that's about it for us. Let's see. Can you see the other district? Nell, this is a tiny dungeon in vanilla. It's like a half hour long. This is an expansion pack worth of content. This mod. The Clockwork City isn't a city. It's a couple corridors leading to the final boss battle. With like 2 or 3 puzzles. Yeah. Anyway. Thank y'all for watching. Had a lot of fun here today. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be playing probably a little more Morrowind or something else for like a couple hours, 2, 3, 4 hours tomorrow if I have the opportunity. But I'm going to be mostly focused on real life stuff. So in the event real life stuff wins out and I get delayed and don't get finished with anything, then there'll be no stream. Definitely Friday, Saturday, we'll be doing streams of Morrowind, for sure. But how we're going to get to that, I don't know. I don't know. It's questionable. Like, real life stuff is just taking priority for this week for the most part. So, I will see y'all later. And, well, I'll be on Discord. I'll be on social media, stuff like that. Have a good one, everybody.